Like, play with my name, I'ma stick some metal to your brain, and it's not a lobotomy. Better acknowledge me, I'm an up-and-coming prodigy. Amen.
To another episode. Is it me or is Drizzle making his way into 2026?
Man, the fuck crazy with that Drizzle.
According to the Shade Room, right? According to the Shade Room, Drizzle is making his way into 2026, but they are now switching up the terminology of it. Back about a year ago, Drizzle was a guy, the men's troll to Sprinkle, where they were saying they want to be in a soft guy era. But now it's being shamed to say that a guy should be in his soft guy era, according to the Shade Room. So I want to dive into this video, KC, and then we're going to get into it. Stay tuned. Let's discuss.
26. Can a man be soft and say, I want to be pampered too, and still be the head of household? Or does Drizzle mean you've officially handed over the keys?
Who gonna be the boys? Who gonna be the boys at this point? Y'all want to get flowers on dates, and y'all want us to? What is Drizzle?
I don't know nothing about that. I've never said that in my life until then.
Come on, somebody. You know what? I'm actually not even mad at this because I feel like a lot of. And let me clarify. I'm not talking to the kings who handle their business and run households and provide and protect. I'm not talking to you. But there's a lot of men out here who have already handed over the keys. It just wasn't a name for it. So now we have a title, and we're going to start saying, ladies, he's in his soft man era. And if he's in his soft man era, you need to run. Period.
Well, Kiki, I will say this. I will say this. I'm definitely not with the Drizzle. You don't have to give me no flowers or nothing. But this may be a backlash from the era of the generation of women who have been taking advantage of men and only dating them for meals, only want them to, you got to pay a bill before you take me out. You got to get my hair done. You're going to pay for my babysitter if you go out. And those guys felt taken advantage of. Maybe they saw that and was like, well, what's she doing for me? Because it might be an effect from that.
You know? Fellas, this is not the way.
The ATM era.
This ain't the way.
This ain't it. I don't believe
this is not the way you get your power back.
Okay, no, it's not. But there's, forever cause. It is, a reaction is, some things happen. Things happen. I mean, I would never do it, but I mean, you imagine if you just started dating and you in your 20s and you hear and you see it on social media, because social media is completely a part of your life. And then you see women saying, you got to give me a babysitter. You got to pay for my time. You was with me when I interviewed an artist that said, if you ain't paying for my time, then why would I even go out with you? And I just held my tongue. It's a little escorty out here.
Oh, I'm sure it is. But you got to decipher who's worth your money and time and who's not. And I just think if we set this example, I mean, what are we really doing? But I want to make sure this is a safe space for all of the roomies and even you guys. Let's just be honest. Do y'all really want us to
Drizzle? I think it's crazy, bro. I think it's crazy on one hand to say that if they're in their soft guy era, soft man era to run. I think that's crazy. For the fact is, I don't think it's that men want to get flowers, roses, and get the same thing that women get in the aspect of being pampered or loved or shown attention. I don't think men are asking for women or princess treatment, as they call it, for. I think men are saying, if I'm paying you attention in a relationship, then you need to reciprocate that. It needs to be reciprocated. It needs to be brought back, right? What I'm giving, you need to give. All the attention shouldn't be on you. Some attention needs to be placed on me also. And I don't get it. I don't see why that's so hard for women to grasp and understand that it's two of us in this relationship and not one. I want to be loved and shown attention just as well as you do. Shit, hey, every now and then, rub my goddamn back. Show me that, show me that I'm loved and appreciated for what I do. And I don't think it really matters. I do agree with her, right? I do agree with her when she said that she's not speaking to the men that take care of their business and take care of the household. But at the same time, I think she's overlooking the fact that majority of the men that's speaking in this form of a way is some of the men that's taking care of the household is not getting anything. They feel like they're not getting anything in return. They feel like all the investments is put into the woman, but nothing is put back into them.
So it's like two things I take from the video, you know what I'm saying? And one of is a question I just came up with on my own, just watching it. And then this question, I'm gonna ask you this first because it make more sense with the video. So it's like, from watching this, do you think it seemed like, from what bro was saying, you know what I'm saying, to counter what the woman was saying, don't it seem like women use all that soft man era and all that so they won't have to pay for nothing, or they don't have to do nothing at all? Because that's what it seemed like. That's what they want. Cause like dude said, it's escorted. Like, I gotta pay for your day. I gotta pay for your babysitter. I gotta do all this and this. It's like, damn, what is you gonna do though? You know what I'm saying?
I think it is. I think it is. I think it is a tactic. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's a tactic. It's a tactic. It's shaming, right? It's a shaming tactic. I feel like for a man to feel that he shouldn't ask for a certain level of intimacy, a certain level of pampering. It's a tactic. Right off the bat, it's a tactic. We both know that.
Yeah, cause I'm gonna be real. Like, I'm not paying for you. I'm not paying for your babysitter. We ain't in a relationship, or we ain't even like, it's our first date or our first couple. I'm not paying for your babysitter. I'm not paying no bill to get your time. Like, I'm not doing all the extra. And if they make me zesty or they make me like whatever, like, it's cool. Like, I'm not doing it, bro. Like, I'm not gonna give you more than like I'm receiving off the rip. Like, just how you feel like I don't, you know what I'm saying, I'm not deserving of the hit just for a first date. You know what I'm saying? Just like you feel like I'm not deserving to hit on the first date, I don't feel like I should pay your bill before I get your time. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't understand when did me paying for a babysitter come into play? I mean, that's your kid. I'm paying for you. I'm paying for the dinner. If I ask you out, I'm paying for the dinner. I'm not paying for your babysitter. That's your kid. Like, you call the baby daddy, ask him to watch the baby or something. That's your kid. But then if a man comes around and say, hey, if we go out, you know what I'm saying, I need you to, run them funds for my babysitter. Then, oh, he's soft. Run from him. Get away from him. He's not a man. He's not a real man, which I'm so sick of hearing that bull crap, because I don't really think women really understand the term real man. I think they feed the term real man according to the ideal of what they think a man is. Don't make that a real man. That just make that a man that you think is a real man. There's other characteristics to being a real man besides being a slave or ATM. Period.
Facts. And then, like, so the question I really want to ask is, like, and this really for the women. And you know what I'm saying? You could chime in and give me your thoughts on it, but I want women to come in, if y'all see this, and answer, what's the difference between Drizzle and King treatment? Like, all we did was really put a name on it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what's the difference in there? And what you feel like the difference? Because you can't say I want to give my man king treatment and woo woo, but then when the nigga bring the drizzle, it's soft man era. Like, what's the difference between the two? Because it just king treatment with a name on it, I feel like.
It's no difference, in my opinion.
Yo,
As a man, there's no difference. I think the problem is that they don't want to do it, so they shame it. Right, they call it king treatment, but they hadn't specified what king treatment is. And then they talk about drizzle because, again, drizzle brings shame to sprinkle. And so that's why drizzle is taking such a hit. The troll of it is taking such a hit because it brings shame to sprinkle. The nonsense that went along with sprinkle at that time is the same nonsense that men brought with drizzle. We wanted to show women. They wanted to show women. Let me not include myself in that. They want to show women that we can say the same foolish BS that you say.
Yeah, then I just feel like on a deeper level, all of it is like women do so much contradicting things because it's like, yeah, I want us to express our feelings. Yeah, I want us to talk to y'all about trauma. Yeah, I want us to talk about things and be vulnerable. But then as soon as we do it, it's soft man era or it's drizzle. It's like, how you don't want you to do stuff and precipitate the energy, but then in the same sentence you will tell me, you know what I'm saying, talk out my feelings or talk about the problem or what I don't like in a relationship or tell me about your trauma or be vulnerable with me. And I can't even want you to give a nigga a massage without being soft. Or you can't even buy a nigga nothing to eat without me being soft or I'm broke or you know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, it's a contradicting thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? The way, because how can I feel enough to be vulnerable with you if I can't even get a fucking massage without being considered a soft man or whatever?
What is, in your opinion, right? what is some solutions to get past these narratives of men speaking, the dislike or the discomfort of the things that's going on in their relationships? What is a solution that women might be able to use to get past all this?
Man, you know the honest God truth about everything, man, with this era, bro. It ain't enough healing going on. It ain't enough people getting therapy. It ain't enough. It's like everybody want to use their trauma and everybody. And you know what I'm saying? This just off of what I see with people relationships. I can't speak on what going on. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like in real life, like ain't enough people healing. Cause like you know what I'm saying. So like women be stuck in their ways to the trauma, and you know same as men. Like I'm never gonna get on the podcast and just blast the women because it's men out here that you know what I'm saying. Like bro, it gonna start there, bro. I don't feel like nothing gonna change until people start healing. You know what I'm saying? And people get stuck out their way. Then the problem with women is they care about what their friends say too much. Like you could have a perfect guy in your head, or you could have a perfect man that you feel like he everything you want. And if your friend just come say one little thing, well, he kind of zest the girl, or he do this, ooh, it like you change the whole perspective on the man. So like you know what I'm saying. First I think it's healing. Then like I feel like women, y'all gotta stop listening to y'all friends, because y'all gotta realize they be bitter too. Like they might want what you got, or they might ain't got no dude. They dude might cheat and do them in, so they sabotage those situations. So I just feel like in that sense though, bro, we gotta do some healing, and you gotta stop listening to your friends so much.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Also, you need to listen. If you're gonna ask your man to speak on certain things, you need to listen. And the reason he's speaking on certain things is because that's stuff that you're not doing. And if you want him to be faithful and loyal to you, then you got to take care of a lot of these things and aspects that he need. You can't ask a man to be faithful and loyal to you, and then you don't do nothing he want. Like you don't try to put in no type of effort, nothing. And I really feel like some of the women that complain about the drizzle or the king treatment, all that is because they don't have the mindset to put in to appreciate the man that they got. I think they so hung up on what a real man is supposed to do. A real man is supposed to pay bills, protect, provide. But what about the fact that a real man needs comfort, love, pampering, and need to know that he's wanted in a relationship or in a marriage? He needs to know that he matters in this era too, in the position of the relationship. You can't put a person in a relationship and they don't feel like they don't matter, then they gonna give up, they gonna stop. You want him to continue to treat you as a queen. You got to continue to treat him as a king. I was talking to my mom, Dukes, last night, and that's a statement that she made. You got to keep doing the things that you did to get them. You got to keep doing them things to keep them. The problem is, I feel men and women get complacent in a relationship. That's something you got to change also. Being complacent. You get too hung up in a relationship. You've been together so long that you forget to date, love each other, and all that. I feel that will solve it all. You pay for the date. He pay for the date. Y'all get together. Y'all work it out. Make it work. Drizzle, sprinkle is some single people shit. Leave it there. It ain't supposed to be in a relationship. Leave it there.
But
That's single people shit.
I be wondering, like, bro, how did we get so far from the base? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know I'm young, so like,
Social media.
I ain't have it myself, but you know, like, I grew up singing. If you know what I'm saying, I'm just giving examples. I ain't gonna speak on real people. Like, if my grandma gave my granddad gave my grandma a foot massage, I might see my granddad come home from a 12-hour shift, and my grandma might give him a foot massage. My grandma might break out the thing where they put their feet in, they give him a pedicure at home. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like we get far from the basics. Like I said, it's different if, you know what I'm saying, I eat my girl ass, I be like, well, you gotta eat my ass. Like, that's different. Like, that's drizzle to where, like, all
Oh,
right, nigga,
wait.
that,
Hold on,
you
brother.
know what I'm saying? Oh, but I'm like, okay, cool. That's an example of, it is getting extreme. Like, that is feminine. Like, that is, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, okay, then, you know, so you can call a nigga soft. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, like, damn, you gonna try? Hey, like, I get that. But if I just want a damn foot massage, because I've been working all day, it's like, damn, I'm soft now. Like, I can't, like, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like, it gets to
think
a point.
I think the problem with that um is this notion that men are supposed to be so strong, so hard, a real man. So you don't need all that. You got to be rugged and tough. You don't need your feet rubbed. Your feet shouldn't hurt after a 14-hour shift. You should come home and help me clean this house. You should get in there and wash them damn dishes. Like, you should be a goddamn Terminator around here. I shouldn't have to do shit but put a battery in your back and gaslight you, and you go out there and get it done. Ain't no relaxation. Ain't no hanging out with your partners. Ain't none of that. Just get in this damn house and bring me the money. That's it.
But
I think that's the notion that social media is pushing these days.
But the problem is, though, and you know what I'm saying, it's the truth, bro. A lot of these women grew up watching all these princess movies, and like, they want a fairy tale,
Disney.
Bro. They want something that's not real.
Disney fucked them up,
bro.
bro.
Get sold a fairy tale. Like, they selling them women a fairy tale, bro. It ain't like Young and they said, bro. A woman, you can have 98% of everything a woman want, and all she'll talk about is the 2% that you don't got.
Facts.
And
it's the
like,
80-20 rule. It's the
man.
80-20 rule. They will leave a 80% dude for a 20% fun, one-time high excitement, and they will leave the 80% dude for the 20% dude, and then cry when the 80% dude go out and find a woman that actually appreciate him. You know how often that happens, that women leave relationships and they leave marriages and they get out saying, "Oh, I'm better single." Men do it too. Let's not take that. Men don't do it as much as we've seen women do it, but men do it too. So let's not take that off the table. But you know how they get out here and they lead these dudes, and then, oh, I'm happier single. I'm happier single. And then they see the dude with another woman in a good relationship, married and happy, and then they try to backtrack. Too late.
Yeah.
If you happy and single, be happy and single. But I think that's crazy.
It just get to a point though, like, we all got to just, like, man, like I said, bro, it get to a point, like, we can't do nothing. Like, we can't do nothing. Like, it's to a point, like, we can't do nothing. We soft. Anything we do, we win, we lose with women. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's get to a point. And let me holler at Riverside right quick. Hey, when y'all edit, and we might do not clip that eat. I don't want my ass. I don't play no Emma games. Don't clip it to where I'm saying like I want my ass, man. Like, cause you know how it'll be, man. I ain't clip for him like that, man. I'm saying though, I was just giving an example of where it is too far, where, you know what I'm saying, and you can be considered soft, like, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, man, it just get to a point, man.
This is another short episode for you guys, man. We're gonna get up out of here. We got stuff to do. I got stuff to do. So hey, listen. For our new subscribers, we thank you for joining. We appreciate you. We love you. Keep pushing the videos so that the algorithm can keep pushing our channel. We're gonna try to get more videos out as soon as possible. We just got a little bit on our plate right now that we're trying to get together. But we thank you for joining. We thank you for watching. We thank you for comments. For the ones that's coming, we appreciate your comments. We definitely look at them, and we definitely gonna reply. I'm Uncle Anthony. I'm out of here. KC. Man, we gonna get out of here, man.
That's not an apology. What is your prophecy? You taking my spot from me? This ain't no fucking monopoly, nigga. Made me wonder other day. She down for whatever. She ain't really give a damn. So I'm doing some work on her face. Then she told me she a Kylie Jenner fan.